So we still on health. You know, glad we got this man in the building. Because we got some cigarette smokers, man, that don't want to stop smoking cigarettes to save their life. Literally to save their life. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's real.
Right.
My mom's, you know what I'm saying? Mama, you got to stop smoking cigarettes. It got cat booty juice in it. I'm not lying to you. I had the name of the chemical that was in there, but I forgot it. But I just know it. Check out the video.
Most people don't even know that cigarettes contain civet cat absolute. Do you know what civet cat absolute is? It's cat booty juice. It's cat booty juice. Because the civet cat is a cat. It's an animal. And they go in the rectum of the cat to get the absolute out to put it in cigarettes so ignorant human beings can smoke it. So you got human beings walking around here smoking cat booty juice. Walking around here like they're Puff, the magic dragon. That's why I call people who smoke dragons. That stuff is toxic.
All right, we back. Man, come, man.
That's crazy.
I know you don't smoke cigarettes.
I do not smoke cigarettes.
Do you have anybody you train that smokes cigarettes still?
Absolutely. You can hear it whenever exhaustion, when you get to that high VO2 max, meaning when that heart rate gets high and you smoke them cigarettes, you know it. It gets it gets cloggy, you can't talk, you can't breathe, hard wheezing. You don't want it for the body. You beat the lungs up. But that's comes hand in hand with our wraps, our shells, things we use for that too, though. So we can't tear everybody down without tearing ourselves down. We gotta do better as well.
Do you throw the idea out there like, okay, I know you can be better if you don't smoke cigarettes anymore?
Absolutely.
To everyone?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, sir. Just because you're working backwards. You smoking cigarettes, you're working backwards. But everybody has their own addictions. We all do. You know what I mean? It's hard to kick, and we all got shit that we need to kick regardless of what it may be. But yeah, that's one of my first things I try to help wean my clients off of. But whenever you get to a certain point in fitness working out, and you feel that, damn, this is literally holding me back, you'll want to stop them.
That you see that happen?
Yes, sir. Every day.
So that means you doing your job well.
I got
you know what I'm saying? So, and that's dope. So, as far as I damn near forgot what I was finna say. Oh man,
you going back to the juices?
Yeah, not to the juices, man. But I gotta stay away from the juices. Man, it's crazy. You know, it's funny though. It's cat booty juice because everybody know smokers always got, once they smoke their cigarette, they breath be stinky. You know what I'm saying? So now it's making more sense. But now I remember what my question was.
Yes.
So when you training people, do you see the difference between somebody that smokes cannabis and somebody that smokes cigarettes?
Yes.
It's a big difference?
Huge difference.
What's the difference?
Cannabis, they don't have that hard reflex. You know what I mean? That
Cause not to interrupt you, but when I came to you and we was up at Genesis and you had me on a treadmill running, you know what I'm saying? Running. I don't know. Did I feel like I slowed down to you or something? You know, I'm a heavy smoker. You know what I'm saying? So I
wouldn't say slowed down, but you would be better if you didn't smoke as much.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But when we ran that was a cardiovascular test. I mean, I was testing how much you can handle and your lungs can take up, and you keep moving at the same time. So with us being smokers, that you're gonna be less likely to have more energy or max oxygen with smoking, but not. That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you.
In general, but at the same time, I am for cannabis. I don't want that to get misconstrued.
We all is.
I support it for sure.
Yeah, you wanna? Well, we got some Blue Line Studios. No. Okay, we ain't even gonna mention that. You know what I'm saying? Just know Blue Line Studios got a surprise for you. That's it. Surprise. We know we do surprises all year. Yeah. But so we spoke about this on our last episode. Church and these pastors, preachers, whatever. Oh yeah. I don't go to church because they off the chain up in that thing, man. They off the. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They weird, and I feel like church.
When the last time you been to church?
I don't know. The only time I go to church now is somebody's in the box. I hate to say
it's been a minute. I was that cousin tried to stay the night, and auntie, you got to go to church in the morning. I'm gonna just stay home. I'm gonna just chill, auntie.
I feel like church is a big hustle.
It is.
And then the craziness that we're doing, when he just showed me that video of what they was doing, I'm like, this is the shit they do.
Oh, check out the video.
Go ahead and drop it.
asked me, you go to church? I was like, nah. I was like, church still free? You got to pay to get in there yet? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all remember church used to be like, come as you are.
For sure.
We could be dressed like this, come in.
For sure.
Now they be like, where's your suit? Where your shoes? I'm like, it's a dress code now?
Yeah.
Like it got too much like a fashion show or popularity contest for me.
Then they doing too much. Go ahead, my fault.
Nah, you go ahead. I got you.
So on the last episode I showed, who was that pastor? I don't know what his name was, cause
Cousin pastor.
Nah, the one that put that spit on dude's face for a sermon. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot his name.
Yeah, like DC knew him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, then for a sermon, you really trying to show, okay, God gonna throw something nasty at you. He's spitting on his hand and he rubs it on dude's face. Like, you gotta be able to handle it. If he throws something nasty at you, like, nah, God. And he said, if you see it coming, first of all, if I see that coming, nah, God, we're gonna have to
back it up.
Nah, am I believing in the wrong God if you doing that to me?
Exactly.
That's disrespectful in the real world. So am I believing in the? Nah.
That's how I never heard that line. I heard say God will throw you obstacles.
That's true.
I never say the man just gonna lick his hand and place it
Call,
on you. And
it's COVID going
rub it
on.
on across your head, call you Simba. You know, like,
it's COVID going on, man. So, but as far as how the church is going right now, I don't know if you've seen on social media how the church. You stand for entertainment.
I'm gonna be the man behind the camera like that, trying to figure out if I can go viral because what's going on.
Right.
With church, man, I grew up in different churches. I don't know if you know what Pentecostal is.
I heard about
The
it.
Holy
My grandmother's
a lot of Holy Ghost, so I done seen a lot of stuff.
Some a whole bunch of actors, or that's
It would feel like that. You see a whole lot of tongues. You'll see so-called blessings being described like a man came in and the wheel like had crutches. Pastor prayed on. Next thing you know, he throwing the things down. He walking around the church. Like I've seen it too.
I done seen some. I done
so
seen
that's okay. So y'all seen it? I ain't never seen it. Is that real? Like, was he really?
Do I believe? I don't believe it was real. No, sir. You can't convince me that. But man, church is crazy. I don't know.
Church is
I mean,
crazy.
I do believe in God. I believe that religion is tough. There's so many of them to follow, especially to educationally follow it, that it's getting twisted and misconstrued. It's hard to know what's real, what's fake. So
Right. It's not easy.
I'm a firm believer in karma, though. I believe the energy you put out will come back.
Exactly. I do believe in karma.
Take the good with the bad, bad with the good.
Yes, sir.
So I firmly believe in that, man. Yeah, I thought that was wild, man. Some of the females in there liking that. I heard a few moans. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen real closely, you know. So he's about to beat on some dudes though, but I thought that was weird. I don't know, Steve.
Now, the people behind the women, were they their husbands or?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because it was like men and women down there. I'm like, it was like the man giving up their woman to the pastor for him to do this.
Who threw? I'm trying to figure out where that idea came from and what did you say to them that had something to do with God? I know you put God in there to make them come lay down on that dirty floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody walking.
That's just like, what was that dude's name back in Benny Hinn? Used to hit him with the towels.
Oh, they passing out?
They
laid out?
passing out, hit you with the towels. You know, like, God told me, and just going through the crowd. The whole crowd falling out. I'm like,
left and right. Yeah,
what
I
the fuck is going on here?
The white dude, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Always been skeptical of church, and then, but when I seen the shit, I'm like, what the hell am I doing here?
Is social media kind of messing everything up?
Oh, for sure.
Or the internet or videos?
For sure. Now, I wish I had social media just to show y'all what I seen in church, but now it's being shown.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it wasn't like that back then, right?
Damn near, but not the beating for what I was telling y'all. Like the man might come in speaking in tongues. Everybody in there screaming, speaking in tongues. The pastor come in, pray somebody out in the middle of the crowd that needs water. You know, come up and get your. I mean, they did anointing. They ain't throwing no water. You know, come up and get your anointing or whatever. Get your prayer going. But man walking in on crutches. You giving enough prayer to get off on crutches. Y'all believe y'all casting out demons and stuff. Man walking around the church.
So what they paying these dudes to come in here and act or something?
Part of me want to say yeah, and part of me want to say it might be the higher power doing it because we gotta believe it's something.
I'm
but
not hearing that.
You ain't going for it.
And listen, you gotta happen more than that.
Gotta happen more than that.
I
believe that too.
It's way too many people not walking the hill. Like somebody asked me a deep question recently. now I'm not saying I don't believe in God, but if why do things like babies getting killed, babies receiving cancer, why do things like that happen?
Yeah, always.
And I don't have an answer for that. You know what I mean? If there is, I don't have an answer to that, but I don't know.
Right.
And you're not gonna. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna blame God for it.
No, I'm not. I just didn't have an answer for that question at the moment. You know what I mean?
Right. We was talking about some crazy stuff like the other day. We talked about the Virgin Mary. It was like how God just popped out of nowhere. And then my whole world was like, well, we don't need no man to man. He sounded retarded. I was like, nigga, you got here through a man. Regardless.
Society is lost at this point.
I said, just because they had that one so-called miracle baby, don't mean it's going to have it again.
So-called.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That so-called miracle baby come out of nowhere, and it only happened one time. You know, like,
one time.
Yeah,
it's the same man that walked. Now hold on. I know it's gonna be some Christians watching, maybe. But it's the same man that walked on water. Impossible. The same man that fed 5,000 with about a couple loaves of bread. Impossible bread still, unless you gave him all the crumb or something. But I don't know if that's enough. Right. The fish. He turned water into wine.
Right.
That still ain't happened. You
right.
know what I'm saying? and the blind, they can see now.
Come
on, man. I know you Jesus doing crazy miracles, but
right.
These stories ain't right.
Not to mention he had coverage over the people. Remember they put them people in the oven and set them on fire.
Meshach, and Abednego.
Huh?
Yeah, the Meshach, something in the
Abednego.
That
came out of
Meshach and Abednego.
I'm like, hey, that man was a hell of a magician. That's what it sounds like.
This society going is just off the chain, man. I don't know what's going on.
See, that's where it falls into that bad written stuff.
For sure.
But some people don't believe that stuff.
No, not all of it. I believe some of it.
I do too. I mean, it's tough.
Stuff that applies to life.
Yeah.
Like natural
and
things.
Then most of it, most of it's talking about black people. So, that's really, the Bible is kind of like, half of it's kind of like bullshit, but the other half is like telling us what we came from.
Where did white people come from?
They came from, it was a birth of two nations, which is in the Bible. It was like, allegedly a woman gave birth to Esau, which is white people now, and then us. And then Esau's people and family or whatever moved up to the Caucasus Mountains. And then I guess since the climate and evolution, I guess, changed the pigment of their skin and hair and eye color. So that's when they became fair skinned. They grew longer hair, had blue eyes, beards, because only white people could go up there and survive with a cold like that. We can't do it.
Yeah, I don't like the cold now.
You got something to say, come speak on it. Every little thing, we be on it. If you ain't heard of us, get up on it. We do our promotion, come be on it. If you got something to say, come speak on it.